What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Fragrance Fraternity. You saw the thumbnail. You know what we're talking about today. Coach Green, I'll be giving you my review on it. I decided not to do a first impressions because I can give you a little bit more information if I get a couple of wearings out of it. I know there is that entertainment factor of seeing me smell it for the first time and whatnot, but I was really excited for this release, and it's been one I'm waiting for a while, so I didn't want the fact that I'm filming myself to affect my opinion or how I react to it. I really wanted to give myself an honest experience before I came here and told you about it. So, Coach Green, this is a tester bottle that I got from FragranceNet. I'll go over what it says on the back here in a little bit, but I'll kind of give you my experience, what I thought, and what I think about it. So initially going into this, I was excited for Coach Green because I thought it would make a really nice addition to the Coach for Men line. And you already have a nice winter fragrance with platinum, you have the original, and then you have blue, which is a fresher take, right? So green, in my mind, would be the perfect one to include as far as a more herbal, leafy, grassy type of a DNA. And then you would really have a nice, well-rounded line. But that is not exactly how this one smells. So I'm gonna reenact for you my first impression. So the first thing I did was give it a nice couple sprays right there in my hand. And when I went in for that first smell, the first thing that came to my mind, I thought, okay, is that Sauvage? This smells like Sauvage, like the EDT. And then I gave it a couple more smells, a couple more seconds later, and then I was like, okay, that actually smells more like Luna Rosa Carbon than Dior Sauvage. It's a little bit rounded off. You don't get that black pepper. As I kept smelling it more and more, it started to take on its own identity. And that is more so of a synthetic fruity type of a fragrance mixed with Luna Rosa Carbon. Luna Rosa Carbon has a predominant lavender accord. So imagine reining that in and replacing it with a green apple and also a kiwi note. The green apple and the kiwi, they smell on the more synthetic side though. So it's definitely a more synthetic type of a green apple smell. Imagine a green Jolly Rancher, or what really comes to mind, I know I like to compare these to food a lot, a green Otter Pop. The sweetness of a green Otter Pop, the synthetic green sweetness that comes from an Otter Pop. That would be the best way that I can describe this one, mixed with a little bit of Luna Rosa Carbon. So really appealing, really friendly type of a scent. I think this one is going to be one that is a fragrance counter hit, especially because the opening, the kiwi note in the opening is just incredible. It is very encapsulating or captivating rather, not encapsulating, captivating, and is very much an attention grabber type of an opening. I give just the opening a 9 out of 10. It really is impressive and uplifting. So as the fragrance progresses, it does stay fairly linear throughout the life of the fragrance. And as is the case with all of the other fragrances in this line, the performance is not great, at least on my skin. I get about 2 to maybe 3 hours, and then after that it's just gone. Stays fairly linear throughout. It's pretty much the same fruitiness mixed with some of the ambroxan that the Coach for Men line has. And it just kind of slowly fades away and doesn't really change a whole lot over the course of the fragrance. Do I think it smells great? Yeah, I do. Do I think it's anything mind-blowing or anything different? Is it what I expected? No, but it is a great fragrance. I don't think it's one that you need to rush out and buy. I think it's one that you could live without. But if you do end up getting it, I think you're going to enjoy it, especially with the summer. It works really well as a summer fragrance, and it's got enough appeal. I think it does lean more towards the youthful side. I'm a little bit surprised with the way that they chose to go about this one, because I thought that going more of a grassy approach would really fill out the line, whereas they chose to go with a more synthetic Sauvage type of a smell, which I guess they're doing more so as a profit-seeking company, right? Because they're trying to make money with this. They're not catering necessarily to the enthusiast as much as we'd want them to. So overall, I'm really enjoying this one. I've worn it the last couple days and gotten to know it really well, and very happy with it. I wish the performance was a little bit better, but I don't mind overspraying this one. It's fresh enough to wear to the gym, office, school. It's very versatile. It'll work in any situation. And as far as where I rank it in the line, I'm having a really hard time because I really like Coach, the original, I like Coach Blue, and I really like Coach Green. I'm having a hard time ranking my favorite. I don't know, guys. They really are all good. I would say it's probably my number two after the original and then blue. But you catch me on a different day, I'm gonna give you a different list. I just know for me, the platinum is at the bottom just as far as scent profile. Not because I think it's a bad fragrance, just going off stuff that I like to wear. It doesn't really fit into the genre of things that I reach for necessarily, but it is a great fragrance. Another one that kind of smells like Sauvage, but with a green kiwi apple accord in it, not much of the black pepper going on. It doesn't necessarily copy Sauvage, it's more just, I would say, a modern fragrance, and a lot of these modern fresh fragrances just tend to have a similarity to Sauvage in one way or another. So really happy with this one. I'll read off the notes, and that's pretty much gonna be it for the review. I'm not sure what else I can say about it. Okay, so it's gonna have kiwi, and then in the mid it's gonna have rosemary, I think. Oh, here we go. Woody, fruity green. That's how they describe it. Woody, fruity green, yeah. Top is a kiwi accord with the heart of rosemary and a bottom of crystal moss. So not overly complex. But the coolest part about this is really that kiwi in the top, in the opening. I'm really enjoying that, and it's something that I would hope to dive into more. I'd be interested to check out some other kiwi fragrances because the sparkle and the appealing nature of the kiwi, the sweetness of it is really nice in the opening, that fruity, fresh sweetness that it provides. I'm really enjoying that. That's probably my favorite part of this fragrance. So is this one you need to go rush out and get because it's like the best thing in the world? It's changing the fragrance universe? No, absolutely not. This is one that I could have waited a year or two and gotten at a discount, and I would have been all right with that, but I'm happy to have it at the same time. So wasn't exactly what I expected, but I'm happy with it at the end of the day. Let me know if you guys have any questions that I didn't answer about Coach Green. I'd love to help you out and give you any info that I can about it. But otherwise, let me know if you've tried this one, what you think about it. And if you haven't tried that, just let me know what your scent of the day is. Thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one at the Fragrance Fraternity. Appreciate each and every single one of you. I really do. Take care, guys.